morning and a happy Tuesday to all you PGA DFS fans out there that are joining me for the top 5 sleepers for the Genesis Invitational this week. Thank you all for joining. Make sure you like and subscribe to our Awesemo YouTube channel here to get notified when these videos hit the airwaves, when our live shows hit the air, and of course, when they're available for playback. Thank you to Yahoo, the sponsor of this little short form video. I'll tell you about Yahoo and a sweet deal we've got with them in just a little bit. But first, I want to jump right into my sleepers. Also want to get your guys' comments on them. Leave it in the box below if you agree, disagree, or simply are fading every single one of the guys I mentioned. I like to hear about it. I'll circle back through the end of the week. But first, let's talk about Carlos Ortiz. He's going to be my first sleeper this week, a golfer that we saw last week on some of the highlight reels, having a hole-in-one on Sunday on the famous 16th hole at TPC Scottsdale there at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Plus, ended up having an eagle. He went hole-in-one eagle in a 2-hole stretch. Pretty good. But here's Ortiz, a guy that certainly broke out, winning the Houston Open. Looked like he was going to be a good force, but then he got injured. Hasn't had a good start to the season, but now seems like he's getting a little healthier. Certainly a hole-in-one and an eagle would suggest that he's doing okay. Now, can he convert it? Coming over to the Genesis Invitational, he missed the cut last year, but came in 26th the year before, and is just $7,000 on DraftKings this week, 28 on Yahoo, well below the average, and has a projected ownership of less than 5% right now on both sites. So we love all of that. When we look at his strokes gain ranks from last year and how he gets it done, does the profile match what we're looking for? Well, first, he's 47th off the tee, 103rd on the approach, 70 around the green, and 115 putting. So maybe nothing too great, but also nothing too poorly. So an outstretched week in a couple of those categories. The other ones should be good enough to match the field or beat the field. So for Ortiz at $7,000 and 3% owned, we're $28 and less than 5% owned on Yahoo. Fire up some Carlos Ortiz this week. Now let's go to a golfer that lives on the golf course. Has had a tumultuous couple of years, though, since he really broke out and became a major champion winner, and that's Francesco Molinari. He's coming in at $7,000 on DraftKings this week in the flat minimum on Yahoo, so certainly a guy that can open up the salary board if you decide to roster him over there. And he comes with less than 5% ownership right now, projected at 1. I think it could creep higher as more information comes out about Molinari. Now, I already mentioned he lives on the golf course. He is a member here. He has been for the last couple of years, and that translated into a fantastic finish last year, coming in a tie for 8th. His recent form would suggest he's not all playing that bad. 43rd last week at the Waste Management, also made the cut at the Farmers. Now, how is he gaining his strokes this year? Well, 123rd off the tee. That's actually a lot better than what we've seen from him. His other stats, though, they're faltering a little bit. 182nd on the approach, 126 around the green, and 36 putting. He'll need to bring those up a little bit, of course, for him to compete in the event this week with so many good players. But at $7,000 on DraftKings and flat minimum on Yahoo with very low ownership projected, you've got to take a look at Francesco Molinari this week. All right, the third guy I want to talk about is still considered a sleeper, even though in maybe the PGA DFS industry he's not, and nor should he be, is Thomas Pieters. Thomas Pieters coming in at $7,400 on DraftKings this week and just $34 on Yahoo with a projected ownership of less than 5% on both of those. You gotta love that. Now, he hasn't played here in the last couple of years, but does have a college victory at the Riviera and has been talked about quite a bit. Now, for Pieters, he's been pretty much non-existent over the last 2 years. When he first broke out on tour after going to college here in the States, he was going to be the next thing. He even held the lead at the Masters after the first round one time. So for Pieters, I think it's definitely worth putting him into your lineups this week, especially with him having his first start over on the PGA Tour in a little while as he gets his footing underneath him. Now, he did not play last week anywhere in the world, did compete in the Saudi Arabia International Tournament there and came in 24th, has also won a couple of times on the European Tour this year. A guy that has incredible emotion on the golf course, best known for snapping clubs over his knees or his neck or wherever he decides to do it, but has immense talent when he is there. So Thomas Pieters, low owned this week. Let's give him a whirl. Doesn't have any strokes gained statistics, by the way, one of the golfers that did not play on the PGA Tour last year, nor has stats this year. So For Pieters, we'll just have to wait. We know he relies on his ball striking. Speaking of relying on ball striking, that's certainly true with Bubba Watson here this week, a two-time winner of the event, but also missed the cut in each of the last 2 years. So at $8,500 on DraftKings and $33 on Yahoo, his ownership is coming in less than 10% because of that. Now, with recent form coming in 14th in the Waste Management and 2nd in Saudi Arabia, you're going to like his form coming in this week, especially with a course that he certainly likes. Now, when we look at his strokes gain rank, I mentioned he is a ball striker, ranked 9th off the tee last year and 91st on the approach. Pretty decent around the green as well. You can't win a Masters without being decent around the green. 102nd last year and a 149th putting. We know Bubba's not a great putter. All right, the last guy, you pretty much had an option here. I always go from salary decreasing to increasing. And you had a choice. Brooks Koepka and Jordan Spieth, yet again, are the only two golfers that are priced over $8,500 this week that are projected with less than 10% owned. I guess you can include the guy that's right at 8,500, Tony Finau. He's also less than 10% owned, but he's not playing good golf right now. Brooks Koepka and Jordan Spieth, they're at least playing decent golf, and for Brooks Koepka, he's playing really decent golf. Even third last week, certainly at a course that fits him, NTPC Scottsdale. He's won there twice and a couple of other good finishes. We look at this course. It should suit him well. Again, he's very good with his ball striking, especially when he's in form. And his around the green work and on the green work, again, when he's in form, are certainly some of the best. That's how he competes in majors each and every year, and certainly has won a fair share of them himself. So let's look at his actual strokes gain rank. 7th on the off the tee, 21st on the approach, 95 around the green, and 66 putting. The putting has certainly picked up over the last couple of weeks as well, the last couple of starts, I should say. So for Koepka, who came in 38th and 43rd the last 2 years here, under 10% ownership still, I think it's time to start to give him some quality looks, especially as we gear up towards the Masters in just about 2 months away. So, all right, that's going to do it. Those are my top 5 sleepers for the Genesis Invitational. Now I can tell you just a minute about Yahoo, the great deal we have going on there. We've partnered with them this season for some great PGA DFS contests. In fact, this week they're offering their highest first place, $5,000 going on over there. And what you can do, if you're a new user to Yahoo, you get a free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum just to sign up, make your first deposit, and then play in your first paid contest. What's going to happen there is Yahoo will send us over your email address, and we will hook you up with a coupon code to get you that free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. Again, if you need immediate access and you can't wait for, let's say, Thursday and the tournament to start, send an email to support@awesemo.com, letting them know that you've signed up for Yahoo for the first time and you're playing in this week's PGA DFS contest and you'd like access to all our projections, and we will get you set up. So until next time, everybody, thank you for joining. Top 5 sleepers. One more time, Carlos Ortiz, Francesco Molinari, Thomas Pieters, Bubba Watson, and Brooks Koepka. And that will do it. We'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you for joining. We'll see you on the other side. Cheers.